Hi everyone, don't pay no attention. A lot of this is due to lack of sleep. I did a short little video about my mama, and then we thought she was doing better, and I'd uploaded a video. And so they, mama is at my home on hospice, and we've been doing hospice all week. And I had to fire the first hospice company because of the things that they did and wouldn't come out and stuff, even when Mama was choking and stuff. So one of my cousins had found another hospice group that was awesome that she had used. So we got them here, and they've had nurses around the clock. And when they send a aide to stay sometimes during the day, then I'm the one that goes on shift and has to do the medications. But I know you're probably thinking, why are you outside doing a video? They basically have made me walk outside and won't let me back in for a while, because I really haven't slept that much and I won't leave. And so they're like, they want me to leave the premises, and I will not leave the premises at all. I told them no. So I'm trying to think clearly. I just want y'all to know I really haven't been on YouTube any, because like I say, Mama is here, and we have her in the living room set up in her bed and all, so she can see everybody. So every time I might get set down for a minute, somebody, they're calling me back in there to, because they, answer questions or something. So right now they told me I have to go outside for a while, and they're not being mean, but just to get some fresh air. So I thought, well, I'll pull out my video camera real quick, and I will do a video real quick. I'll bring my laptop outside, but whenever I go to pull out my laptop, then I really don't have time. I sent someone on here a private message. They know who they are. And last night on my phone, I tried to pull it up and it wouldn't let me on my phone. So, and two, I can't hear inside. We have two big old oxygen, I can't say that word, tanks going, and you can't hear. And my house is tiny. So Mama has went downhill real fast. She is now on, like I say, 24-hour nursing care. This other hospice team is awesome. The nurses, they'll just hug you and let you cry with them and everything. So, and this, like I say, this morning I even tried to watch some videos on my phone, but it kept freezing up. I want to thank all the ones that has contacted me through private message on Facebook, or even on Facebook. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. And I know I may not be commenting back right now. I just don't have the time. And so Mama has had 2 strokes. She's in kidney failure, and she has another clot ready to let go. So now she's slipped into a coma, and her heart rate is at 211. Her heart is going so fast her body vibrates. So even the nurses kept saying, has she seen everybody? Has everybody said their goodbyes and stuff? And they kept asking me, and I was like, yeah. So last night my cousin found me in the kitchen. I must have passed out or blacked out. I remember I'm not eating much, and somebody had brought a rotisserie chicken sandwich, and I said, well, I'll eat me a little bit of a chicken sandwich. So she found me. She said I had the knife, just beating it right here and just screaming. And I remember being in my daughter's room, and my sister and my cousin looked at me and said, "It's you. You the one that ain't told Mama it's okay yet." I said, "I've been telling Mama it's okay." They said, "No, you have to tell her it's okay." So I said, "Well, I can't do it." And so the sweet nurse that I love that stays at night, she has a sweet, trusting spirit about her. She's awesome. I'm going to set this down right here. It's heavy. She's awesome. They just all keep saying, "Who has not?" She's waiting on something because she should still not be here. And so the nurse said, "It's you." So I says, "Well," so this morning they called in the main field nurse. They called in the chaplain and everything. And so it was so crowded, I stepped out on my porch. And when the main nurse got done with the assessment, she called me out on the porch. And she said, "Cricket, what do you see when you look at your mama?" And I said, "I see peace." She said, "Get your mama out here." So she called Mama. She says, "What do you see when you look?" And my mother said, "I see death." And she said, "Yes." She said, "It's that time." And she says, "Somebody needs to go say their final goodbye and to tell her it's okay." Because they said her heart is going just so fast and all that we're normally with hospice, they can say, because even at night, you know, the nurses know I need to have time to get family here. They said, usually with normal patients, they can say, "Okay, she may have an hour or two," but they can't call it on Mama because they says, but it is any moment, any second, any time. So they told me, they said, "Call in the family." And then they said, my cousin's, I'm in the backyard and she's just looking at me. She's like, "Who is Cricket down there talking to?" Because they don't see me holding the camera. So she's gonna walk down here. So she said that Mama will go with probably a heart attack. I know I'm not crying now. I have cried. I cry at the most unusual moments. So I won't leave my house. And they begged me to, because I said, "I know that when I leave, get in the car and leave, that something will happen to my mama." And they all think that may be what she's waiting on. But I'm not going to do it. So they said, "You go outside." They won't be able to pinpoint it. They said if her heart wasn't doing that, it would at least be by tomorrow. But with her heart, they said it's any moment, it's any time. So, I want to thank you all. A lot of people, Robin, I call her my sidekick. Because as long as I know she's inside, that she will come and get me. And so I'm like, she said, "I'm here for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, but they're making me stay outside, so you go inside." So just know I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to any of your comments or nothing, and I know that everybody's going to say, "Yeah, that should be the least." So I know I'm not worried about that, but y'all are my friends, and I love you all dearly. And the ones that have sent me messages and all, I thank you. It means a lot. And I think this is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Like I say on my phone, I try to get to it. But a lot of times, the other day, I just took my phone and about threw it. I'm like, this is getting on my nerves. So, a lot of times Robin would just hold my phone for me. But I appreciate all the love and the messages and the concern. And I don't want nobody to think, why is she out there doing the video and stuff? But they won't let me back in the house for a little while, so I just grabbed my camera and came out while I had the chance, and we'll just grab. My laptop ain't been on since. And how I sent this person the private message, just real quick. I just did it real quick, but I don't know why. I'm sorry I didn't even bring a tissue. I don't know why my phone won't let me see it. But anyway, I love you all. And thank you all for the love and support. So, I'm going to walk back up here and sit with some of my family that's sitting outside too. So, and all of the food and the drinks and everything. So, just keep us in your prayers. So, but this morning, the nurse said that I love, she said, I said, I don't want to be telling Mama what I need to tell her with people watching me, because y'all kind of know I'm kind of private like that. She said, you want me to tell the nurse A to leave the room? I said, no, I want her in here with Mama, because they sit right by Mama's bed. So she said, I'll stand and I'll hold you, because they thought I was going to pass out. She just hugged me as I was telling Mama, and then Robin came in too, because I asked Robin to come in too. And I started crying. I said, well, I can't talk to Mama why I'm crying. And the nurse said, if this was you she was talking to, she would be crying. So I told my Mama, and now her breathing's getting more shortened. So I'm gonna get off of here and see in a minute if they'll let me back in the house for a while. Just know I love you all.